description box below. That is where I put the timestamps. All right, so we're waiting on everyone to come in from the live. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to get started about 5 minutes in, letting everyone get in, trickle in, and say hello. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Can you hear me? All right. Let's give everyone a little bit to join. I was a minute late today. We're going to go from Aries to Pisces at 5 minutes in. Thank you for the people that are in the house already. Hello. How are you doing? I pray that you are all doing very well. Today is going to be a fun day, but I feel like it's going to be a little chill, unlike how I normally deliver the messages. But they're going to be good. They are going to be good. Come on in, hit that like button, and head on down to the comments down below and say hello. Hello, hello, hello to everyone coming in. I'm just writing down my timestamps on my paper, so don't mind me. Come on in, get comfy. Say hello. Hey, Red Birdie. How are you? Hey, Matthews. Hey, S. Matthews. Hello. Yeah, girl. I was over here doing something with my hair, so just trying something new. Just trying something new for this Taurus season. Hey, Tam Tam. How are you today? I pray everything is going well with you. Just don't mind me. I'm writing down as we're waiting for people to trickle in. We're gonna get started 5 minutes in as per the norm. It's Elizabeth. Hello, Queen. How are you? Haven't seen you around the block in a while. I pray everything is doing well with you. I'm just writing down timestamps right now, and then we'll get started at 5 minutes in. Hey KKK. Hey KKK. Hey Carrie. Hi, how are you? We got some new folks in here. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we're going to be pulling from today. Again, we're getting started at 5 minutes in, so you guys get comfortable. Go, do me a favor, go over to the like button, rock that like button, and head on down to the comments down below and say hello. So if I'm looking up, I can shout you out. We got some members in the house that would gladly shout you out. So we do. I know we've got some new folks coming in. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I really do. I put a little listen, my hair is like bing bing. I put a little TLC in my look today. Hey Ursula. How are you today? Let's see here. Let's see. What deck are we pulling from? I think we're going fairy themed today a little bit with the love messages. We're getting started at 5 minutes in, guys. So just a little bit over a minute. We'll get started. We'll go from Aries to Pisces. Okay, let's see here. Guide my hands and guide my eyes. Where are we going today? I need a clarification deck. Okay. And then I need an oracle deck, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. We're getting started at 5 minutes after. Just a child dude, I guess. Hello. Hello, welcome in. I'm just looking for an oracle deck and then we will be ready to rock, guys. Happy day, happy Tuesday to everyone. Yikes, you need Jesus, lady. Who are you talking about? Me? Jesus is my homeboy. Me and Jesus are thick as thieves. I love me some Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. It is the sweetest thing I know. Oh, how I love the name Jesus. Oh, Woo! You don't be calling people out online if you don't know nothing about them. How about that? You'll be in and out. That's fine. I know you're working. I know you're working. Oh, how I love the name Jesus. It is the sweetest name I know. All right, guys. We're past 5 minutes in, but I'm trying to figure out what oracle deck we use. I wonder if we don't use an oracle deck today. And that's why that whole distraction just came in. We're not using an oracle deck today. We're using 2 tarot decks. No biggie. Tam Tam, are you okay to moderate today's messages? All right, guys. We are going from the sign of Aries to Pisces. I'm going to be touching on each and every single zodiac sign. I encourage you to not just look at your sun sign, because that's not how we operate in this environment of life. I would say to take a look at your sun, your moon, and your rising. And because this is a love reading, maybe check out your Venus sign. What happens when you check out the rest of your chart is that you get a more well-rounded message from spirit directly towards you. Okay. And then sometimes when you tap into only one energy, sometimes you get a lot of old energy stuff that happened in the past, or something that you're not quite aligned with right now in your present moment. So that's why I encourage taking a look at the rest of your chart. Let's go. All right. Thank you so much, Tam Tam. All right, let's go. Let's start with the sign of Aries. Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Come on in. You are very welcome here. We're doing love predictions for you next 7 days as you're watching it. It doesn't matter when you're watching it, but this is for your greatest and highest good. I just want to take the Temperance card. I just want to take temperature of how your love life is going to be going for the next 7 days. All right. So come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. We're already starting out with the Temperance card. Yeah. And then I just heard, woo, doggy. Like, you know, when you're galloping on a horse and things are kind of riding fast, get your mind out of the gutter. There's like a kind of like a steady state. This isn't pertaining to your love life. This is pertaining to your life in general. There's a whole lot of galloping happening. There's a whole lot of getting pulled this way and that way, in your readiness, in your awareness right now. But what happens is, it's like, I don't know. I'm keep getting horse references. So we're going to have to go with it. And no, there isn't a horse. Oh my gosh, you guys. I did a reading for Sagittarius the other day. And there was a beautiful, it was a huge magical butterfly that flew past my window and then came back over here again. And look at this. The butterfly. So I don't know if anybody has Sagittarius in their chart, or if we're talking fully and totally about a Sagittarius. We'll find out a little bit more, but there's something about this adventure energy coming to play, and it's just on time, because you're so devoted to so many other things. There's this, your love life almost like puts a stop to it for, I don't know if it's this week or a split second, or while you're off doing the rest of life. Love, boom, love presents itself. And then you're like, whoa, doggy. Right, Red Birdie? You see the butterfly on there? Look at that. Isn't that it's an amazing coincidence. And nothing happens. Nothing happens by chance in a tarot reading. All right, so Spirit, we're pulling on what does Aries' love life look like. The priest and the Queen of Wands. That's you, Aries. The Nine of Pentacles, the Star card, and the Justice card. What in the major arcana? 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. The number 4 could be significant, but this is you. This is you right now, Aries. It doesn't matter if you are a masculine or a feminine. This Queen of Wands is you, and you are getting a lot of masculine downloads, right? A lot of planets are in the sign of Aries, and it's causing you right now to really evaluate stuff and then take action on things, right? Because the masculine energy is to take action on whatever it is, right? And for you, this is taking action on self. This is growing self. all through intuitive downloads. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, you know what? I should do that. I've been wanting to do that. I will see it through. And the I will see it through is happening in Taurus season. So you don't have to worry about taking a look at your list of things that you want to do and you're like, oh, am I going to have the time to do it? Yes. You wouldn't have been presented the idea if it was something that you would not have been able to handle. Again, this is the theme. I'm doing a lot. This is Aries. I'm doing so much. I'm so busy. I'm kind of spread thin. My bandwidth is pretty much at max. And here's this energy coming in to sweep me off of my feet. Kind of. But I think what it is coming, really more than anything, it's coming in here to heal something. Heal something. Earlier, I was doing a message for the members in the Light Council, and I was talking about cause and effect. And here's the justice energy here. Cause and effect comes through with this justice energy. So what happens when you're really working on yourself, Aries, things start magically appearing for you because you're doing the work for yourself. And here you are, independently, 9 of Pentacles, just you're working on your money, you're working on your passion projects, you're working on your creativity, you're working on stability. Tell me about this person coming through. Ah, the 9 of Cups. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I'm reacting like how a tarot reader acts when they always depict us. That's the Emperor. Can we just for a second, the 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh, the Page of Cups. Oh my gosh, the positivity coming through your love life right now. Completely unexpected. And I always talk about on my readings, and I was thinking, I was kicking myself in the ass about this the other day as I was going for a walk. I'm like, why do I always say this and I don't say that? And I think it might have been a personal bias of mine. So follow me down this really quickly because it is going to help you. So when in my readings, in my private readings and in the readings here, when I do love readings, I always say, I want the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. That's what I want. I want that because the King of Cups brings a certain level of emotional maturity to the table, and the King of Pentacles brings a readiness to commit. And for whatever reason, I always forget about the Emperor. Why would I settle? Listen to what I'm saying. All right. Why would I settle for a King of Cups or a King of Pentacles? Why would I settle for a male or a female, a partner that has even the 2 of them in there, and totally forget about the intellect and totally forget about taking action on things, and maybe somebody who has a mind for business, and totally forget about the passion and the pleasure? Why not have it all? Don't you deserve the best, Aries? Guess what you're calling in? The best of the best. The collection of all kings. Masculine, feminine, male, female, it doesn't matter. We got the 9 of Cups here. In this particular tarot deck, there's 2 people. There's 2 people on this 9 of Cups. Generally, there's 1 person. And look, I'm noticing, are you guys noticing the fishtail on this person? It could be with a water sign or somebody that has heavy water in their chart. But then I'm also getting here that it's somebody who's emotionally safe if they don't have water pretty prevalent in their chart. This is the Page of Cups. A lot of flirting. 6 of Wands. I see you, Aries. I don't know what that means. I keep getting it. It's you're passing by somebody sees you at work, somebody sees you in the community. They see you somehow physically with thine eyes, and it's in that seeing of you that they start seeing you. And it's through a lot of flirtation. All right? I want to get a little bit of intention. What is this Emperor wanting with my Aries? What is this Emperor wanting with my Aries? Are you guys liking? Because as I'm looking up, I don't see the likes. Can we just for a second have a great energetic exchange and like the video, please? I would greatly appreciate that. The Sun in the reverse, the Justice in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, and here goes the Page of Cups again. A lot of flirty energy. I don't know if they know
why they are being pulled towards you, but this person has been pulled towards you for a while. So I don't think that they've completely made up their mind about where this could go, what could happen next. But I do see in the cards that there is maybe like a want to try to explore a little bit more. All right. So they're coming up as with Page, they're coming up with Page flirty energy, but behind it all, underneath all of the layers, is an actual Emperor. Let me get a little bit more on why this Justice card is in the reverse, please. The Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Sun card in the reverse, please? The Ten of Swords. It's beginnings. You know why I don't feel like this person knows exactly what, haven't completely made their mind up exactly on where things could go between the two of you. And it's because of past stuff. Maybe like a recent breakup or something, the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Sun card in the reverse. Maybe a recent breakup, maybe still trying to move on from something that they are recovering from the past, and it doesn't have to be a breakup, but there is some heavy energy that they are processing. I mean, who isn't processing heavy energy right now? I pray all of us is trying to process something so that we can release it. I hope all of us in this collective are. So that there's a little bit of grace that might be had with this connection for sure. And here, the Justice and the Seven of Pentacles and the upright. I'm not sure if I want to invest. And it might be a hesitancy from this person, and which could be why this person is coming up as the Page of Pentacles. Now I want to know how Aries is going to be. How is Aries going to receive this? It says a Page of Pentacles, but I'm going to say Nine of Pentacles. This Emperor, the Moon card, the Strength in the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. A lot of talking, and then it's like, I almost said a derog. I almost thought I was just talking to some friends at my house. And forgot I was completely online. Hold on. Let me reel myself back in. You ever meet somebody at the absolute wrong time, and it's like, you better not come in here and mess the things up that I got going on for myself? That's what this is. That's you, Aries. You better not, you better listen. I got the pillows on my couch just right. My dogs have their little space. My kids have their little space. We have our routine. You better not come in here messing none of this up. And that's how, and I honestly feel like you are very much ready to say, this is I'm gonna fit you in where I can fit you in. Truthfully. And it might even be to the point where there's so much texting back and forth or conversation happening back and forth where you got to reel yourself in and be like, whoa, Aries, no, we're working on stuff. We're not going to get lost in this. So you met somebody who is Emperor status, or you're soon to be meeting somebody who is Emperor status. It's hard for you to gauge on how you're going to incorporate this person into your now busy life. This person is trying to figure out and navigate some things as well. A lot of flirting, a lot of conversation, and it gets to a point where you have to check yourself eventually and say, I'm not going to get lost in this relationship like maybe I've been lost in relationships before. I got to stay the course for the other things that I have going on in life. And what a great gauge on if you're meeting a healthy person or not. Listen to this. If you set boundaries from the beginning with this person and you say, hey, I got a lot of stuff going on. I got this, and this. I got these goals. I'm trying to build a brand. I'm trying to build myself. I'm trying to build whatever. Wealth. I'm trying to build my wealth. And so what that means is I'm going to have to be very cognizant about how I integrate you into my life, into the fold. Fold it in. I don't know, David. It says fold it in. I don't know if some of you guys like Schitt's Creek, but anyways, if you start from the beginning with those hard boundaries and those sturdy and boundaries, and they respond in a way that is contradictory to what you want, then that's already all you needed to hear. But if they respond out of respect, oh, I too have things, because it's Emperor, so they're working on stuff. or you hope they are. I too have stuff that I'm working on. So I respect that. I'll give you your space. Let's try to see if we can meet up later on this afternoon or tomorrow. That's already a green light. Lean on the green, acknowledge the red. Aries, all right, you got it? Okay. Well, but this is a new person. I'm not talking about old energy for Aries. This is not old energy. This is not old energy. It didn't come up as old energy for Aries. So, again, you could be walking down the street singing "Do why diddy diddy dum diddy do," and then somebody's like, "Aries, you look good. You look fine." Out of nowhere, okay? We don't just know the people that we've met. There are so many people in this world that we have yet to come across. In order to meet somebody new, guess what? You might have to talk to a stranger. Let's go to Taurus. All right, Taurus. Taurus. Taurus, happy birthday, Taurus. Happy birthday, Charlie. Happy birthday. That's from Willy Wonka. Happy birthday to my Taurus in the house. For those that are Taurus sun. But it's not just Taurus sun here. We're talking sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Taurus, do me a favor. Come to this reading with an open heart and an open mind. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You're welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. Head on down to the comments down below and say hello. Let me know where you're watching this from. Let me know how it resonates with you, okay? Okay, for the Taurus, what does Taurus love life look like? What are we doing? Where are we going with Taurus's love life? Oh, we got two cards right off the bat. What do we get? The Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups. The Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there might be some sort of dispute that you're going through or will go through with your partner this week, Taurus, which really sucks because it's like, oh, you gonna do this on my birthday? I don't have time for this. And for some of you guys, this isn't like an existing relationship. This, for some of you guys, because I'm just getting it intuitively. This is happened a while ago, and it's almost like you're trying to fix something that happened a while ago. All right. So you take it as and if it resonates. If you need to check out your other signs, go ahead. But with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups, two people that once used to look at each other are no longer looking at each other because maybe somebody thought the other person betrayed them, or maybe the other person did betray them, or maybe the other person just wasn't showing up the way that, was needed in order to create a healthy bond. The Death card at the bottom of that is really transforming it. Two of Cups and the Page of Cups is getting to a point where things are starting to feel fun again. There is definitely a soul bond with you and this person. Now, soulmates don't mean that you are meant to always be together forever, but that y'all were meant to be together in this here and now energy so that y'all can process something, maybe overcome, maybe let something go. Hey, Frankie. Frankie said, is anybody else feeling the fast-paced fire horse year so far? It's been crazy. Yeah. And now all I hear is dang freaking Ozzy Osbourne with the crazy train in my head. Thanks, Frankie. That's how my mind works. All right, let's see what's going on with the Taurus. But the good thing is, I want to talk to everybody out there. We're heading into Taurus season. So you might, if you take a deep breath and you allow yourself to do it, you might feel a little bit more steadiness coming through as the Taurus season gets stronger. But I want to know let's use this other deck. What's going on with this other person that Taurus is connecting with? How does this person feel about the Taurus, please, Spirit? The Three of Wands, just distant or distance between you and this person. Let me get a little bit more. Distant or distance. Okay, how does this person feel about the Taurus? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ten of Cups in the upright, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Chariot. Yeah, let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, Taurus. And if you're the cross watcher and this is not your story, then I'm not talking to you. It's somebody else's story. But whomever I'm talking about, Taurus, your person has some jealousy issues. Let's be honest. You want to be honest with me? I'll be honest with you. You got to be honest with yourself, though. Somebody, no, it's your person, has got some serious jealousy issues that they were meant to work through and they're not working through it. And I mean, there's got to be a reason why they have jealousy issues. But that's not for today's show. That's not for today's pool. But they feel like because there is such distance between you and this person, I don't care if y'all are sleep in the same bed at night. There is distance, energetic distance between you and this person. Their mind is wandering. What is Taurus thinking about? What is Taurus doing? If Taurus isn't touching me, isn't talking to me, isn't here around me, the way that I used to experience Taurus, then there must be something up. The Chariot card here with the Ten of Cups is all. I don't know if you guys had to take a break or if you've been on the road traveling or something, but they want you back. They want you to give them the love that you used to give them, Taurus. How does Taurus feel about this person, please, Spirit? The Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Star card in the reverse, the Page of Pentacles in the upright, and then the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if you know it intuitively or you're just open to how energy works, but the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck almost says that you kind of have this, knowing that this person came into your life for a reason and there was a fated event that was bound to happen. If not, then you're like, damn it, why am I in this kind of karmic situation? It's one of those two, all right? Depending on if you've got the words to put to it or not. But yeah, you're like, you're unstable. I know I'm saying triggering words. If you are the cross watcher, I legit don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. My audience is the Taurus. I welcome cross watchers, but in this particular storyline, I need Taurus to feel seen. Okay. And what I'm getting is exactly this verbiage. You listen, your pessimism is getting to me. Your inability to, I don't know if you ask this person to go to therapy or not, like group therapy, like couples therapy or not, or whatever, or you're maybe having to remind this person, remember, we talked about this in therapy. I thought we were beyond this or over this. You don't like how this person keeps bringing up the past, but you're wanting to turn it around. Taurus, you are definitely loyal to this person. Again, I don't know what happened in the past, but right now you are loyal to the idea of trying to have good conversations and positive conversations. You're welcome. Where's this going? Where's this death card taking? Where's this death card taking? This is the biggest card that we need to ask about. Where's this transformation taking this connection for Taurus, please, Spirit? The Ten of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands came out twice. You could be dealing with a fire sign. The Ten of Pentacles. And then the Hangman. It's savable. But both people have to be willing to take responsibility for their own actions, and take responsibility for moving it forward. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I don't know if you call up the therapist again or the mediator again. I don't know. And maybe you don't use the same modality to try to fix things last time that worked last time. There seems to be a lot of longevity here in this connection. So this could be a couple that's been married for multiple years or, together for multiple years. But whatever happened that put a Band-Aid on the problem last time, try a different modality to try to fix it this time. And Taurus, I know that you are loyal, but don't be loyal to a fault. Because if you start losing yourself, it is going to be so hard to get yourself back. All right? But you really want things. You really want things to turn around. Let's just not handle it the same way as we handled it last time. What do you want? You want, yeah, you want this person to seek balance. Okay. For you, it's like, I just heard with this 10 of Pentacles, for you, it's like, I don't want to, if you're married, I don't want to get a divorce because it's going to cost too much money for the divorce. We're going to both have to get lawyers. It's going to take so many years to recover from that financially. But when we're together, we do our joint taxes, we get tax breaks. I feel like you're looking at this really in sort of that money kind of aspect. Maybe I would say kind of pull out from that a little bit. Let me really look at it from your heart's perspective, Taurus. What does your heart truly want? Have you asked yourself that? Hello. Let me get you some advice. It looks messy. There is an ability, there is the ability to bring this out of the mess. Just try it a different way. Don't go at it the same way. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. King of Wands just came out. Queen of Wands has come out already twice in this. So this is, for right now, this is probably somebody that, you know, this is somebody that I said with fate, like you're supposed to be with this person. You're supposed to be experiencing this. And I know it's hard to hear that when you're going through it. I get it. But this relationship needed to go through this hiccup or this bump in the road in order for you to learn something about yourself. I don't know if the other person is learning about themselves. But guess what? I'm not here for that person. I'm here for you right now. Again, I said at the beginning, you need to be seen. I need to make sure that you feel seen. The King of Wands coming up here is almost like you might have to be the person to take the initiative to say, hey, I want to save this. But I need to know, be honest with me, because like let's say it's Aries and Mercury, or any of the fire signs in Mercury in communication. Any of the fire signs are going to be like, just let me know. Do you want to save this or not? Do you want to do the hard work again? Do you want to go with me to therapy again? Do you want to start at ground zero again and build up again? What do you want to do? It's having that hard conversation, but it almost needs to be devoid of emotion in order for it to resonate with this other person. All right, Taurus, I pray that that helps. I've been in that situation before, and it is not easy, but you got this. I believe in you. All right. Okay, let's go. Isn't the number 24 was coming up a lot? Number 43 was coming up a lot too. So let me know. All right, here we go. Let's go to Gemini. Thank you, Tam Tam. All right, Gemini. Gemini and Gemini placements, meaning Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Gemini, what we got going on? We're looking at romantic love energy, and my intention with this reading, as with all readings, Gemini, is to try to provide you with some clarity. So come to this reading with an open heart, open mind. If you need to check out your other placements, I suggest you do so, just so you can get a more well-rounded story, starting off for the Gemini with the 10 of Cups. I'm almost seeing two people. I don't know if you're looking at a photo album together. There's a lot of reminiscing between you and whomever this person is. And I don't know yet if you know who this person is, Gemini. But definitely in this kind of I know it's not 6 of Cups, but definitely in this sort of reminiscent sort of energy. Let's see what's going on with this 10 of Cups for Gemini. I immediately like how the two of you guys are reflecting on what you've overcome. 10 of Swords. Reflecting on what you've overcome. Let's see what's going on here for the Gemini. The Judgment, and then at the bottom of the deck, the 7 of Cups. I feel very much like we've gone through it and we're getting to the other side. That's what I'm getting for you and this person, Gemini. You and your person. All right, we've gone through it and we're getting to the other side. We're waking up to our patterns of behavior that just weren't giving at all. Tell me about this 7 of Cups for the single Gemini, please. For the single Gem. 10 of Pentacles twice, 2 different decks. All right, for the single Geminis, that aren't in a connection, very much focused on your house and home and your money and your lineage for sure. Very much focused on your dollar bill, y'all. And I think Taurus season has a lot to do with that as well. But there's this idea of, I'm going to go at it alone for right now. For those that are Gemini who are single, I'm going to go at it alone. I'm so on a rhythm of self and self-awareness and self-growth and money growth, and stability, that I think I'm deciding based off of my experience and love before that I might be going at it alone. And then for those of you guys who are in a committed relationship, it looks almost like y'all are high-fiving each other because y'all came through a tough time. Tell me about how this person feels about the Gemini, please, Spirit. Yeah, the Lovers. Oh, they're naked. But look at this. I did that. We did that. You did that. I didn't think we would be able to get through that hard patch, but we did. And where's that heading for those that are in a committed relationship? Where's that heading, please, Spirit? The Three of Swords in the reverse, and it fell out right. Wow, look at the synchronicities. Gemini, you guys have to let me know, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this afterwards, how this is resonating with you and another person in a connection, in a committed relationship. Y'all are really overcoming and releasing what happened in the past and are very optimistic together as a team about what the future is going to look like. Very much. Very, very, very good. Very good. Then look at this. Anxiety is dissipating for the two of you guys. You might have a better physical relationship because you got all of the nasty energy out of the way. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let me give you, let me get a suggestion let me get advice for the Gemini that are single in this arena. And I don't do all readings like this, but this is just what intuitively I got, was to split the single Gemini and the Gemini in a committed relationship. So that's what I'm doing. All right, advice for the single Gemini, please, Spirit. The Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, okay, you're going to go at it alone for a little while, but you're going to get bored and you're going to put yourself right back out there again. But Spirit's like, okay, I see you, Gemini. You want to be single for a little while longer because you feel like you need to recover from the stuff in the past that rubbed you the wrong way, or, you know, all the players and the pimps that are out there. That's fine. That's cool, but it's not going to last long. You are going to be called to head back out into the dating arena. That's what Spirit says. Advice for the Geminis that are in this romantic relationship, that are connecting. Advice for them, please. The Three of Cups. It came out and it went back in. Capricorn's coming up. I'm going in order. Aries to Pisces. Three of Cups. Reunited, and it feels so good. I'm trying to tell you guys, if the pleasure center between you and this person had been lacking, it's you? Okay. If the pleasure center between you and this person had been lacking, non-existent, or just wasn't as good, because you have cleared the air, or you will be clearing the air this week. Yummy. Yummy. All right, let's move on. I hope that helped, Gemini. You better like and subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. Hit that notification button. If you want to work with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below, because that was a good reading. That was a good reading. All right, let's move on to Cancer. Reunited and it feels so good. Heavy on the good. You're welcome. Okay, Cancer and Cancer placements, meaning Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This reading is for love predictions for those Cancers out there. Do me a favor, Cancer. Come to this reading with an open heart and an open mind. My intention with this reading is to try to give you some clarity on your love life. What's going on with the Cancers, please, Spirit? What is going on with the Cancers? What do we got? The Priestess. Okay, feminine energy. Justice, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. I'm hearing Aaliyah and Timberland in my head, and I don't know why. Because I don't know how this fits. Um, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. What would you do to get to me? What would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you say yes? Would you say no? If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Cause and effect. The Justice card here. Let's see. Why am I getting this Aaliyah song? What's this High Priestess about for Cancer, please, Spirit? What's this High Priestess about for Cancer? The Ten of Cups. Dust yourself off and try again. This Justice card, what is this about for Cancer? The Three of Swords. Cause and effect. Tell me about this. Why is this Knight of Pentacles? What is this Knight of Pentacles trying to bring into this connection? What is it trying to bring into this connection for Cancer? The Tower. Between now and the end of May, and I know that I'm doing like next 7 days as you're looking at this, but I just heard school's out for the summer. So at least in the Northern Hemisphere, between now and the end of May, your love life is about to get shook up. And I think it's going to take the contrast in your love life for you to wake up to something that you either haven't been doing or you have been doing that has not been aligned with what your future self wants for you in your love life. Tell me about what this Tower is going to look like for the Cancer, please, Spirit. The Five of Pentacles. Guys, I do feel like there might be a separation looming between you and a connection. And I'm saying that very loosely because I can't tell if it is a fling, if it's a situationship, if it's a relationship, or, you know, otherwise. Why? Who was wanting this? Was this Ten of Cups? The High Priestess was wanting the Ten of Cups. The High Priestess, whoever the feminine is in this connection, Cancer, and it doesn't have to be a girl, but whomever the feminine is in this connection wanted. I just keep getting music references. Now I just got Let's Go All the Way. A full-on connection. Wanted it to be, I want to be with you for 10 years. I want to build a family and everything. I want to be able to look back and talk to our grandkids about, you know, how I met your mother type thing. Whoever the feminine is, that's really what they wanted. What is the feminine getting intuitively? What downloads are they getting between? It's getting woo-woo. Stay with me. Between them and this connection with Cancer, what are they getting? Ooh, somebody might be coming towards you, Cancer, and just saying, like, it might cut deep. The words might cut deep, maybe a bit sharp-tongued, but they're saying, from what I've observed thus far, I don't like how this connection is going. What do they want? Highly principled. They're not gonna be swayed. What do they want from this connection now? The Queen of Pentacles. Free agent. Hey guys, I do feel like there might be somebody separating. Cancer, and the separation might be coming towards you from your person, and they might be very much career focused, and they might be saying, even saying it might not be a full-on disconnection. It might be a signed contract. They got to go do this job. The job is elsewhere, but it's something that they've always wanted to do. So they're going elsewhere. They have to. Like, I feel like they're being called, especially with this High Priestess, they're being called very, very heavily from the heavens, from the divine, from their future self, their higher self. Hey, other person, Cancer's person, you got to go over here and do this. And I feel like they are following that calling. And it has a lot to do with, I just had a Cancer tell me the other day, so I'm going to use it in this reading. They've reviewed the reports, and even though this, oh my God, it's about to get so raw up in here. Hold on. But I'm going to say it. They, Jesus. They reviewed the reports, and even though it looks good on paper, it doesn't look good here. And so they're choosing elsewhere. A free agent. Oh, Jesus. Cancer. Oh, I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear. And sometimes the truth is hard to swallow. And I understand that I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I get it. But there's one thing I will not do to you. I will not play you. I will not lie to you. I'm very high in the value and the truth of integrity. All right. What is Cancer wanting from this connection, please, Spirit? What does Cancer want from this connection? The Six of Swords, the Strength in the reverse, the King of Swords, and then at the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands in the reverse. You think that this person is overreacting. They had the Queen of Swords, you get the King of Swords. You think that this person is overreacting, that it doesn't need to be that way. Or you will soon be thinking, look at this. I told you, I said somebody might be moving away. Moving away energetically, or moving away physically, or traveling a lot without you. And Cancer don't like that. Cancer, you feel like this person is being too brutal, too, like, what happened to yesterday when you said you love me? And it's not that they don't love you. It's just that they really are leaning in on the calling that they're getting, and they're following it. But you're not going to use force. The Strength in the reverse. You're not going to use force. I do feel like you're just going to be like, okay, all right. Well, then I guess you go do what you need to do. So where does that leave this connection for this week for Cancer? Where does that leave this connection? The Seven of Wands in the upright. It's not going to be, hi, Carol. It's not going to be, man, if this is your story, then I had no other way to deliver it other than completely truthfully and honestly. I just with what I'm seeing. But what I feel like is that your initial reaction is, okay, go and do what you need to do. But your gut is saying, you'll be back. I'm not losing you. It's almost like a Mariah Carey song. Dang, there's so many musical references here. But you go be the butterfly. Fly into the sun. And if you should return to me, these are quotes, then I know that it's truly meant to be. But you're saying to this person, go ahead, spread your wings and fly. And you really just don't want to stand in their way of shining. But you do feel like you're in a favorable position. You just feel like if you shine bright enough, they're going to come back to you, right? Advice for Cancer. That's what I see for you for this week. Advice for Cancer leading into this, the Five of Pentacles. It literally says temporary hardship. It literally says temporary hardship. So if your gut was saying, let them go, don't even put up a fight, just let them go and do whatever, but get to high ground so that they can watch you, so that they know you're like a lighthouse for this person, a beacon for this person of home. I'm going to let you go do what you need to do. I'll be here when you get back. That was the right call. That was the right call. And that will be the right call. But remember I said that at the very beginning, I said that this person really wanted 10 of Cups with you. And they were saying, their energy was saying that they weren't feeling that there. So maybe, and it's just a maybe when this person is gone, maybe there could be some time for you to do a little bit of introspection and try to figure out what you might be able to bring to the table that might make them feel more comfortable when they come back home. I don't know. I don't know if it's cleaning the house. I don't know. And then I literally just got one last spirit. I'm about to get off of Cancer because, oh my goodness. They literally said, take out your papers and your trash. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum. I don't know what that means for you. But there might be something that you might be able to do introspectively, if that's a word, that can clean up house in a way so this person feels more at home when they come back to your light. Okay? I hope that helped. All right? Whoo, let me know. Let's move on to the Leo. All right, Leo and Leo placements. Thank you, Tam Tam. Leo. Okay, yes, I know they're real. Thank you so much for the warning. I appreciate that. All right. Here we go. Leo and Leo placements. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. This is for your greatest and highest good. All right, so what we're doing is taking a look at your love predictions. I'm over here trying to tap in with intention so that I can give you some clarity. So come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. All right, what's coming towards the Leo, please, Spirit? Oh, the Magician. Okay. I like that. Let's see what else. The Queen of Cups. the Two of Pentacles. And then the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm trying to tell you, I now see that this is a mermaid. And her legs are not wide open. She didn't even have legs. Like, if she had legs, they would be together and kind of like off to the side. But when I initially saw this Queen of Cups, her legs were wide open. It, like, literally, when I had to look at it twice. I don't know what it is about the card. It is this person's energy. There's this very strong, visceral, sexual attraction towards you. And it's crazy that I got that because there's no wands on the table. Oh, Tam Tam said I see that too, but you don't. It's an optical illusion. You know what else? You know what else I heard about this Taurus energy? Or it may not be the Taurus energy. Well, it's actually not the Taurus energy. It is where's Venus heading right now? My book's over there. I'll just astrologically, some people are feeling a little spicy lately because of where Mars is at and where Venus is at. People want to experience that touch. And that's your person. Leo is wanting to experience that touch. Six of Cups. This might definitely be somebody that you know. And then I just heard, are you ready to rumble? Somebody said, I'm a Leo. Well, shoot, somebody wants to rumble with you. Let's get ready to rumble this week. Oh, Two of Pentacles twice. That is a double yes, double confirmation. It's just a little touch, not like I think every time we touch. Hey, let me tell you something. It's just the little things. This person is on another level. You know, let me drink some cold water. Hold on. Because energy work means you pick up other people's energy, and I need to stay focused. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, somebody wants to rumble with you. How is this going to happen? I'm not going to ask how is this going to happen. How does Leo feel about this person? How is Leo feeling about this person? Here we go. The Devil in the reverse. If you don't get away from me, why are you the Moon in the reverse? Why are you always texting me? I keep seeing these like little funny memes on Instagram, and it's like it's a guy. I think it's the same guy, and he's always in his car waiting, or he's always somewhere waiting on the girl that tells him, I don't ever want to see you again. Screw you, bump you, on my mom, I'll never see you again. And then like one of the memes, he says, I'm in the car ready to pick her up. We're about to go to the movies. And then another one, he's like standing in the hallway, like checking his watch because he went to go pick her up to go get some food. And so I feel like it's like a bunch of back and forth drama. It confuses you, but you like it a little bit. A little risky, a little riskiness happening between you and this person. The Four of Pentacles, the Page of Swords in the reverse. Some of this might be secretive. You might be secretly having these rendezvous with this person. Because the lack of security is telling me that there's no ring on anybody's finger, nothing's buckled down here. It's kind of up in the air, but the schmexuals is pretty good. So you might be hearing from this person with this Magician card here. They might be pressuring you in one way, shape, or form. What do you want out of this connection? Not how do you feel, but what do you want out of this connection, Leo? The Star card. Why? You want more? The Tower. The King of Wands in the reverse. The Three of Wands in the reverse. Okay. It's getting a little risque up in here. Yes. You like the attention. You love the attention that they give you. And maybe something that they do feels really good. But then after that, you don't, for whatever reason, you're like, I don't want to be left in this bed by myself. Like, I don't want it to just end at the bedroom. Like, let's talk about more of a commitment. Because then the person just leaves and then it happens all over again. It's like a lot of back and forth. It's very unhealthy. And you're recognizing how unhealthy this is. And you're hoping for more. Somebody said, I hate to tell you, I told you so. And you're hoping for more. You're hoping that y'all can come to some sort of new understanding of each other. Where is this going this week, please? Other than the bedroom action, which I think you're okay with. Where is this going this week, please, Spirit, for Leo and this person? The King of Wands, or the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Chariot in the upright, the Four of Wands in the upright, and then the Eight of Wands. Yeah, a lot of conversation. It's like zipping up. I'm literally seeing somebody like zip up their pants and be like, whoa, I'm not just a toy here. Okay? What are we? Are we going to put a label on this? I need to put a label on this. I need to figure out where we're at. I do almost feel like somebody's like, you're not getting these goods until you tell me where we're at. Let me get a little bit more on what this person wants from this connection. And then I'll finish your spread. What does this person really want with this connection, please, Spirit? What is this person, underneath it all, if they're being completely honest with themselves and me, what does this person really and truthfully want from this connection with the Leo, please, Spirit? The Queen of Swords in the upright. I think they'd be willing to have a conversation with you. The Page of Wands in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in the upright. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't know how to talk to you. I don't know if it's a maturity thing. But they would love to have a conversation. Not love. And I do feel like this person kind of has an issue with love or emotions, emotional awareness, emotional maturity. But oddly enough, for them, they would feel more secure in a relationship with parameters. But they show up in the sexual energy because that's what they know. And that's what they're used to. I don't even know if this person, you might be dealing with an avoidant, but I don't even know if this person would know what to do after the conversation. Something about them tells me that the conversation would be enticing to them, but they don't know how to follow through with the behavior. So just be ready for that, okay? Advice for Leo, please, in this connection. Advice for Leo in this connection, please, Spirit. This Eight of Wands came up. You don't want to. You don't want to talk? No, the Eight of Wands came up twice. Eight of Wands came up twice. Talk. Have a conversation. Have a conversation. Lay out your ground rules. for how things are going to transpire. If they can show a vested interest in trying in behavioral changes, and you as well, then that's, again, I was talking about this in the Aries reading, then that's a green light. But if they can't show consistent effort towards the parameters that you're laying down, or they just cannot agree with them, then that's what you need to know. And there's no reason to second guess that. People are always going to tell you who they are. Can people change? Yes. After a few conversations, after a few days or weeks or conversations, and you're not seeing the behavioral change, then you cannot expect somebody to do something they're not ready to do yet. And you have to be the one to move on. All right, Leo? I hope that helped. All right, let's move on to Virgo. Virgo. Let's do Virgo. Okay. Virgo, thank you, Tam Tam. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is love predictions for you, for your greatest and highest good. All right, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind, Virgo. Let's see what we have for the Virgo, please, Spirit. Love predictions for Virgo. Thank you. The Knave of Wands. Just the Page of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. The Four of Swords. The Ten of Wands. And the Knight. Oh, no. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands and we have the Knight of Wands. And then I'm getting can't help but wait. Can't help but wait till you see you for what you really are. Baby girl, you are a star. I want to put this in a box and package this up and then save the message for later. That's what I want to do. I feel like there's growing that's happening here at Four of Swords. I feel like there's growing that's happening here. And almost if you were to tap into this energy right now, it would be too soon, too early. You know, like I use a lot of baking references because that's what I used to do. So like if you've got a cake in the oven, like you're not meant to open the door of the oven to look at the cake to see if it's done, like, because then you let all the heat out and then your cake sinks. And then I just got that song, and I can't remember who sings it. It's not Trey Songz, but I can't help, or maybe it is Trey Songz. It says, I can't help but wait until you see you for what you really are. Baby girl, you are a star. I can't help but wait. Get it together. Hold on. Seeing's believing. I feel like you're waiting energetically for this person to advance in life, to heal from something, to elevate in life. Who is Virgo connecting with, please? Who is Virgo connecting with, please? The King of Pentacles. So this person's ready to invest in this. What actions are they taking towards the Virgo? Hold on, guys. It's unfolding. The story is unfolding. The Queen of Swords. They've been wanting to talk to you for a while. So you're the one that needs to elevate. Get it together. Seems believing. What is Virgo's current energy, please, Spirit? The Fool. And look, he's got like butterfly-esque wings. Tell me about this Fool energy for Virgo. The Ace of Wands. Okay, what's going on here is a huge spiritual contract between you and whomever this person is. They're showing up as the King of Pentacles. It doesn't matter if it's a male or female. It doesn't matter. That person is ready to invest in a commitment with another person. And the Queen of Swords here is that they've learned a lot. And this person has a very good balance of masculine and feminine energy within themselves. Like they know their own truth. They know that they've had to go through a lot in life, but they lean on what they've learned in life to navigate life, right? But I don't feel like this person is afraid at all. They've got a humor about them. They've got a lightheartedness about them, but don't let that fool you. They've learned a lot about life. I feel like this person is very patiently waiting on you to step through a new portal in life and take action on something. Let me see what this Ace of Wands is. What is this Ace of Wands for the Virgo, please, Spirit? The Six of Swords. Move? You need to move? Tell me about the Six of Swords, or you need to find peace in your life. Find peace in your life. The Seven of Swords. Hold on. The Four of Cups. Oh, you're not ready yet. The Chariot. Oh, very soon. All right. So anyways, I don't know if you know this person or not. But there is a spirit contract. This person is trying to come into your life. You're not ready yet. I don't know how you're going to receive that. I hope you receive it again with an open heart and an open mind. You've been having to process through what you label as betrayal, or several different betrayals in your life. You're processing through broken heart. You're processing through emotions from the past. You're processing through a separation. Some of you guys might have moved or are currently thinking about moving, or something to do with cars, something to do with airplanes, or, you know, other types of transportation modalities could be a part of this. But you're in a healing mode right now. Not for long. It's honestly Cancer season. June, July. You're ready to come out of the closet. You're ready to come not out of the closet. I don't know. Maybe that is going to be for some of you guys, being ready to come out of the closet. But I think it's really more like you're ready to come out of the oven. And this person is being so patient. And I don't even know if they know that they're being patient. I really don't. Because I don't know if this person knows you. But you've got a heavy spirit contract between you and whomever this person is. So know this. All of the work that you are doing on yourself right now, all of the healing that you are trying to do on yourself right now is happening for a reason. If you are being asked to move countries, to move states, to move houses, to move jobs, location in some sort of way, if you're being asked to travel in some sort of way, don't second guess that. That's spirit doing it so that you can open up energetically for this person, meet this person, or engage with this person. All right. And I do feel like you're being readied and being told this message so you can keep hope alive, and understanding that all the work that you're doing is not for naught, is not for nothing, isn't for anything. That's two negatives. Anyways, you're doing a good job. Keep up the work, because you're calling in this person around Cancer season. And then what is this going to look like for the Virgo and this person, please? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the upright, and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Slow growth between you and this person. Slow growth. Because the biggest thing that you guys are will try to overcome in relationships is a very fast start. You know, doing things really fast, getting sexual very fast, or getting, meeting the family really fast, or whatever. You're handling this in a more mature manner. You and this person will handle this connection in a more mature manner, and be more, because you're more cognizant of how love should work. It should gradually build so that it can stay stable. Not for all of you guys, but for some of you guys, it could be a long distance thing that you guys are going to have to navigate. Tell me about this Eight of Wands in the reverse, please. The Nine of Wands in the upright. And some of you guys know who this person is. Not all of you. Not all of you. Virgo, I say this in the energy of love. But I would say to really be careful with how you communicate to this person. Oh, it was Trey Songs. Be careful with how you communicate with this person, because the last thing that you want to do with another adult is to try to tell another adult how to live. I don't know if this is something that you've struggled with, Virgo, but if you're allowing in love after this time of healing and self evolution, and you're ready to put yourself out there, you cannot blame the past on new people. And if you're willing to let in somebody from your past, you shouldn't blame the past on the present. You should give this person, if it's somebody coming back from the past, give this person grace and give this person time to show where they have grown into self, because I definitely have seen that. And if this is a new person, don't blame the new person. Do your utmost best not to blame this new person on the pains of the past that you've experienced. Let them show you who they are. You know, it's about not projecting. Just make sure you're not projecting. I'm not saying not be true to yourself and your story, but just make sure, that's the biggest thing that I'm getting out of this. Just make sure when it does present itself, comes Cancer season, that you're not projecting. And the good thing about this coming out for you right now is not only like high five, you're doing a really good job elevating yourself and healing yourself and becoming more self-aware. It's also like, here's one more thing that you might want to add to the list of self-awareness, especially if that resonated with you. If you tend to project a little bossiness on people, then you have the time to start working on that and looking at that in yourself. All right, so I hope that helped. Let's move on to Libra. 111 Libra. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Go lay down. It's okay. My dog's asking if she can lay down. Go ahead. You're good. Go lay down. You're good. All right, for the Libras, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I appreciate your time. For your greatest and highest good, Libra, we're taking a look at love projections for your romantic love life. All right, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. I didn't even know my other dog was behind me. All right, Libra. Libra, do you got dogs? What's going on? Why do I keep talking about my dogs in your reading? All right, so Libra, you got the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and then at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Somebody with a pretty good mix of steaminess, water, and not so much on the water. Maybe you got a fire sign coming towards you, Libra. And they look really good. They could be known for whatever it is that they do. Why am I getting that? Known for whatever it is that they do. Known. Why am I getting this? Tell me about it. It's the Chariot that's coming through. It's almost like people are watching them. I get that it's not the Six of Wands. Tell me about this Chariot energy that's coming towards the Libra. The Three of Wands. There's this very like bossy, almost emperor, like expansive, almost Hierophant, like maybe a combination of all of those energies in this one person. Very expansive energy. It's going to bust your heart space wide open. A lot of references in this reading today. And they're ready to give to you almost immediately. Almost immediately. Travel could be involved between you and this person. Exploring new territories. It is new, Libra. It is a new person. Tell me about how this new person coming into Libra could be a fire sign. Very, very, very good looking for the Libra. And very much ready to not flirt. I feel like this person has some sort of thing that they've told themselves. Like, I'm not out here to date. I'm out here to connect long term. What's this person going to want with the connection with Libra, please? The Lovers. I can't show it to you because they're naked, but it's the Lovers. The Devil in the reverse. The star, and at the bottom of the deck, we get both the Two of Swords in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. They might tell you that they've been sick lately or been a little bit under the weather. when you connect to this person, or something about their health that they are trying to overcome. But this person is ready to take action. Not only just because it comes up Chariot, not only just because it comes up the Queen of Wands, but because the Two of Swords is in the reverse. Very much something about your energy, Libra, that this person is just like, yep, that's the one I want to go towards. Aquarius energy, Capricorn energy, though not so much. Gemini energy, fire sign, and Cancer. All right, how is Libra going to feel about this connection? Or how does Libra currently feel about this connection with this person? The Six of Cups. The Three of Cups in the reverse. You literally just told me, I don't want anybody from the past. That's fine. But what, and that's fine. And I already said new love. And you're really worried. You're really worried. The World card in the reverse. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. You're really worried, and you're second guessing my messaging. Are you sure it's not somebody from the past? No! And then you're going to leave, Libra, this reading, and you're going to be like, she's probably talking about somebody from my past. I'm not. It literally says it here. They might remind you of somebody, but this is somebody new. Okay, because I feel like I'm arguing with you, and I don't want to have to argue with you, Libra. I don't want to argue with you. Can you just trust what the cards are saying, what your energy is saying? You don't want something new? Don't you think the universe already got that memo? They got that memo a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. They already figured it out for you. No, it is not somebody from your past. Can we stop arguing about that, please, Libra, and move on? How's this going to evolve over the next 7 days for Libra, please? How's this going to evolve? The Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Swords in the upright, the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands in the upright, and the, I'm laughing at you, Libra, because Libra's like, okay, if it's somebody new, then I need to buckle up and act right. And then you start going through, Libra starts going through the list of things that they learned in therapy. Okay, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that, we're not going to do this, we're not going to present our full emotional void right from the beginning. Libra's looking at their journal entries for the last 90 days. Yeah, conversation. Somebody wants to talk to you. And messenger. Somebody really wants to talk to you. A new project. It says new everywhere. A new project. Come on now. It could be through, the conversation could be through work. That's not going to be for everybody. Or through some sort of like event or something that you're going to, or some, like a community thing or whatever. That's not going to be for everybody. I see adventurous on this card. And even though this card is Virgo, Libra, and Cancer, I'm getting Sagittarius energy too. Don't let that scare you, Libra. I just heard somebody say, oh no. It's all right. You're all right. How does this person feel about the Libra? Let's just get a little bit more on how this person feels about the Libra. The Two of Wands, the Strength card, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this person is, and then the Nine of Swords. Okay, they can tell that you're fidgeting. They can tell that you're like anxious. They can tell that you're not coming to the table fully open and ready to have these conversations. They can tell that you're a little bit reserved. But you're out here, you're watching a romantic love prediction for you. I'm telling you that you got a new person coming in. They want to talk to you. It's quick and it's seemingly out of nowhere, or just maybe the first conversation is like, hey, can we talk, blah, blah, blah. And then you don't link up until later. Somebody just said, yay, perfect timing. I hope that this is resonating for you. So there could be a little bit, because I'm getting that, there could be a little bit start and stop with the communication. But it's okay to like loosen your shoulders up, Libra. I feel like your shoulders are here. Your tongue is up against the roof of your mouth. Loosen your jaw. Take a couple of deep breaths. It's okay. Somebody likes you. Go explore. Go have fun. Go have fun. Trust what you've learned. You got all of these notes from therapy. Trust what you've learned. Or it doesn't have to be therapy. It could just be your journal entries. Trust what you've learned. Allow yourself to show yourself how far you have come as a person and a partner. All right? I love you guys. Okay, let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, for Scorpio. Scorpio and Scorpio placements, that means Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading, Scorpio, as with all my readings, is to try to provide you a little bit of clarity for your romantic love life, okay? All right, here we go for the Scorpios. Let's see. All right, what is coming towards the Scorpio and Scorpio placements? Romantic love lives. Next 7 days as they are watching this. Ooh, the Six of Cups. Selena, I'll be dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow when I'll be holding you tight. 'Cause there's no one in the world. 'Cause there's no place in the world that I'd rather be than here in your arms. Yeah. Selena. That's what I'm getting. Ooh, the lovers. Ooh, the lovers on this deck. This is the first time we're getting the lovers on this deck. Look at that. And I can't get Selena out of my mind. A little bit of daydream happening for you, Scorpio. I'm thinking about somebody. That you're not talking to. Six of Swords. That you might have thought that you've moved on from. There's a lot of wondering, reminiscing of a time past, of a connection past. Okay, I got it right. All right, thank you. Here we go. What's going on between Scorpio and this person that they're reminiscing about, please, Spirit? What is going on? I don't want to know about 5D interaction because I feel like daydreaming and dreaming is significant here. I want to pull this down to the 3D, like what's happening between you and this person, like in your reality, all right, this week. The King of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the upright. The Six of Swords fell on the Six of Swords. Interesting. Sixes could be significant. We got 2 6s on the table now. Oh, we got 3 6s on the table with the lovers. So the number 6 could be significant. And then we've got 2 people who want 2 people who left their options open. Options didn't work out. Now we're thinking about each other. Both of these cards are heading into the future. The way that I have my table laid out. So this is my right here. This is my right. So on my right, when a card is facing my right and I notice that, it's heading in towards the future. Somebody's looking at the future. You and this person are looking into the future. When it's facing my left, you're looking into the past. Both of you guys are looking into the past in this Six of Swords. Both of you guys are in hindsight. Ain't hindsight 2020. Hindsight for you guys both. Hindsight is 2020. So this is a tale of 2 people who were like not fully invested. Let the connection go somehow, some way. Went on their own journeys in life. And then at the very beginning, Aries at the beginning. And then they're like, the 2 of you guys are like, I wonder how my Scorpio's doing. Or I wonder how my other person is doing. And it's not even a Mercury retrograde, honey. It's that strong of a pull. What is this person wanting with the Scorpio, please, Spirit? Both of y'all are coming in the reverse. 2 people, two King and Queen of Wands. What is this person wanting with the Scorpio? 10 of Pentacles. Bet you didn't see that coming. Scorpio, if you're watching your other placements and there's, this isn't going to be for everybody. You know what? I'm not even going to say it. What does the Scorpio want? I'm not going to say it. If you want it, if you want me to say it, book a personal reading and we'll try to figure it out. I'm not saying it. All right. What is Scorpio wanting with this person that they have on their mind? What is Scorpio wanting with this person? Ooh, you come get me. You really like this person. So they get the 10 of Pentacles and they get the 10 of Pentacles and you get the Empress. Let's build something together. That's what I'm getting from you. I think I love you from head to toe. Ooh, baby, I think I love you from head to toe. Now, the last thing I want to have happen is be a matchmaker for two people who just can't get right. Because the two, I don't care if you liked what I just said or not. Because both the masculine and the feminine energy, both of you guys came out in the reverse. So I want to know what, if any, work your person has done, and I want to know what, if any, work you have done. Otherwise, you're not going to blame none of this on me. Actually, you're not going to blame none of this on me anyways. No. We're all adults. What, if any, work has Scorpio's person done on themselves since things in this low? Oh, glad I asked. The Judgment in the reverse. Or I think that they're understanding that there were misinterpretations, miscommunications. Am I right with that? Yeah. Hey, Scorpio, I want to talk to you because I think you misunderstood where I was coming from. Or I think I misunderstood you. Or I didn't see your magic from the beginning. Is there an apology? I don't know. This Knight of Swords is coming in with information, but I don't see, and passion, but I don't see apology written on it, but I do see awareness. Okay. And then what has Scorpio been doing in this time of introspection? What have they been doing for themselves, please, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, no. Okay. 2 cards. Oh, goodness. All right. It takes 2. It takes 2. It takes 2. Me and you. Oh, my gosh. It's like my body and my mind gets taken over. Am I neurodivergent? Or was I born in the 80s and that's just how millennials are? Or is it channeling? Hey, Scorpio, there's a couple of things. You're learning that you played a part in this being imbalanced too. Oh my God. Would y'all stop? Hold on. Young hearts, run free. Never be caught up like my man and me. Uh-oh. So you guys might be connecting with somebody. You're becoming more self-aware, becoming more like, damn, I really did mess up. I really did come to the table with an imbalanced energy. I didn't even realize that I was doing that, but now I do see it. This person is understanding that there were misunderstandings. All right? But I do feel like there might be a clearing of the air, and as soon as I looked down, I just saw my Libra symbol on my little chart that I have down there. So I feel like the effect, a lot of cause and effect is coming up with Libra for me lately, but the effect of you guys going off to your own corner to cool off and to experience your own experiences, and then now you guys are being called to that back together, or the cause of that, or whatever. Anyways, you guys are coming back to probably clear the air. I don't know where it goes from that. I really don't. Where does it go from that? You and another person coming back together to clear the air. The 3 of Wands, the Fool card, the 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles twice. Somebody's coming back into your energy so that you can clear the air of when it didn't work out. When y'all were younger, y'all hurt each other, y'all said some stuff, I don't know how far back this goes, but I do know that it's trying to circle back again. And you might know that this is your story because you might have dreamt about this person, randomly daydreaming about this person, randomly being, I don't know. You'll have to play it. Let me give you some advice. Advice for the Scorpio, please. Advice for the Scorpio. Greatest and highest good. This isn't a story of the Scorpio that says, no, I don't want that person back. Screw that person. They did me wrong. That's not you. This isn't your story. If that's how you feel, this ain't you. This is the Scorpio that's like, you know what? I would love to have a conversation with this person. All right. Oh, advice. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Be optimistic. It's something about you guys coming back together that helps release the pain of the past. And you guys get to figure out as 2 adults where you go from there. That doesn't mean that because 2 of you guys are reminiscing about each other, that's the intuitive pull to reunite forever. It could just be 2 adults coming together and saying, did you experience this trauma? Yes, I experienced that trauma. I apologize for what I did to you. I apologize for what I did with you. Okay, high five. Good luck. Now we've grown from that. You know, you choose your reality. And scene. No. All right, let's go to Sagittarius. Thank you, Scorpio. I love you guys so much. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Sagittarius placements, meaning Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you so much for joining me. For your greatest and highest good, I'm going to pull on your love predictions, the love energy that you have around you, and that's how it's predicted to go over the next 7 days. So come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. If this isn't your reading, that's fine. Check out your other placements. All right. For the Sagittarius, what do we got? Love predictions. You need to take a deep breath. I need to take a deep breath. I do feel like, you know what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius? I'm seeing like a boxer that just got like, no, I'm not calling in a fight. I'm not, listen, Sagittarius, why does everything have to go to a fight with you? Okay. I'm just seeing a boxer who's about to get in the arena. This is a big thing for you. This is a big event for you. And I'm just seeing the boxer like, you know, getting mentally prepared for the big thing for you. You can take your gloves off. You don't need to have your gloves on. This isn't about to be a fight. This is about to be your whole reading, Sagittarius. You welcome, I'm psychic. No. It's not about to be a fight. You know, take your gloves off. It's a new chapter. It's gonna be chill. It's gonna be more chill. That's not to say that there isn't gonna be ups and downs, you know. And I have the tattoo on my arm. Like, there are gonna be rainy days, but it can't rain all the time. I feel like I'm talking to a Sag who is so used to having to fight. Whatever this love situation is coming through for you, you can breathe. What's coming through for Sagittarius? I have this, I just envisioned you're still this boxer and you've gone to your corner and you've got your manager behind you. Like, I don't know if your shoulders are always like this, but behind you, like rubbing your shoulders, like it's okay, so lean on the ancestors around you and the spirit guides and your angels. You've got angels that are assigned to you. Talk to them. They want to help you out. They want to let you know that it's okay to release the burden that you feel like you've been carrying for so long when it comes to maybe a lot of things, but I'm talking about love energy here. Justice. Yes. Justice. It's all right. It's balancing out. It's all right. You're all right. Some of you guys could have just gone through a huge fight, a huge separation, and it could have gone legal or whatever, but it's all right. We're moving on from that, okay? I'll hold your hand through it, all right? Let's see here. The Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, yes. The Priestess, yes. Yes. Now you are feeling, so you're moving on from the arena of fighting. Like you're learning now that you don't always have to be tensed up, ready to call somebody out on their shit. You know, you're learning to choose your environment wisely so that that isn't even something for you. You're moving into a very, very positive and very lucky part of your life. Very lucky part of your life. Shamrocks could be significant for you. But I love that I'm talking on Sagittarius, and I kind of got Sagittarius energy here with this Wheel of Fortune. Very, very, very bright light coming through for your love life. Who is coming through for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Whatever it is, it's gonna be exciting. I don't know, do you guys watch Armand? Hello. The Armand is another tarot reader on YouTube, and he's always talking about Team D. And every time he gets the Ace of Wands, he's always talking about how good it's gonna be, right? But I do feel like your next chapter with whomever it is that you're connecting with is gonna be highly pleasurable. And I don't usually always talk about that with the Ace of Wands, but I'm definitely getting that for you. Who is this person, though, that's coming through for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Who is this person? The Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and then the Page of Cups. See, the thing that you don't have to worry about this person is that they're not like a loser. This person is really devoted to, they could be really devoted to their job. They could have just got a new job, or they really like their job. So the cool thing is, because you're a Sagittarius, you like your independence. This person is going to require independence as well. They really like being able to flirt and to talk with you and to be able to plan stuff out with you. And it's almost like this sort of like, kind of like tongue-in-cheek sort of thing with this person. Like there's some sort of like mental jabs where, I don't know, it's just fun. And there's like little verbal quips that you guys are going to start using to kind of make fun of each other, but not like in a toxic kind of way, but just kind of like, I saw you the other day, you were doing this or whatever. I don't know. It seems really chummy, you and this person. How is Sagittarius going to feel about this person that's coming towards them, please, Spirit? The Seven of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Tower, and the Magician. You like how this person thinks. I think that's the biggest thing for you. You will like how this person thinks. And a lot of people are becoming more and more attracted to that. They call it something. I believe it starts with an S, and I believe it's a long word. But you really do like the way that the wordplay that this person uses, how they speak. Very intellectual. And you like that there's not a single dimension type of person. Like there's a mystery and intrigue to this person. Very magical time in their life that you're entering in their life. Very magical time in both of you guys' life. Y'all are entering each other's lives when you're learning how to co-create with the universe. I want to see how this connection evolves for the Sagittarius, please. How does this connection evolve for the Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Next 7 days. The Knight of Cups comes up twice. Okay. Ten of Pentacles comes up twice. Okay. The King of Wands in the reverse. And then the Eight of Pentacles here. You might meet this person at work. I want to know about the King of Wands. You might meet this person at work, and you thought it was just going to be a work kind of connection, but it might change out of that. You go from feeling butterflies around this person to your nervous system feeling calm around this person, and that is probably your first inkling that there's more to this than what meets the surface. Tell me about this King of Wands in the reverse, please. The Page of Pentacles. If you're a Sagittarius that likes to keep your options open, this person is going to make you want to not. And you take that as it resonates. I feel like that's your story, Sagittarius. It looks really good between you and this person. It's the depth that you are attracted to with this person. And for some of you guys, there's like a quiet intensity. They say one thing. Thank you so much for becoming a member. KJPJ7H. Thank you so much for becoming a member. They say stuff, but you can see the emotions. They've got this strength about them, but you can see the soft, gooey inside. All right? We're talking about a chocolate bonbon here. Advice for It looks good, Sagittarius. Call it in. Let me know in the comments down below if you claim this Sagittarius energy. Heck, I would. All right, advice for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. The Queen, the Empress in the reverse. Self-limiting beliefs. Yeah, you can. And yes, they do. You listen to me, Sagittarius? Yes, you can. And yes, they do. Don't. I mean, the universe is trying to tell you yes. The universe is trying to give you a big yes. Don't say no back to the universe. I mean, you can say no back to the universe. They're trying to give you an opportunity to love. And it's loving with a person who has their own life and own independence, so you won't feel strangled. What is it? You'll be able to breathe. With this connection with this person. It's going to be very calm energy coming towards your nervous system. So don't say no. Put your gloves down and just let the happiness come in. All right. Thank you so much for sending a flower. I appreciate that. Okay, let's move to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn and Capricorn placements, meaning Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we got for the Capricorns, please, for their greatest and highest good? My intention with this reading, Capricorn, is to try to give you clarity on your love life or what's happening in your love life over the next 7 days. All right, here we go for Capricorns. Open heart and open mind, Capricorn. Let's go. The 9 of Cups. Ooh, she gonna be happy. He or she, it doesn't matter. Ooh, the Emperor. I knew if I just kept going. I knew if I got all of my ducks in a row, if I just started working and applying myself and knowing that I deserve a solid foundation in my life and I deserve to have good networking with people and surround myself with positive people. I just knew it. I just knew it was going to pay off. That's what I'm saying. I just knew it. I knew if I flirted with life, I knew it. I knew life was going to flirt right back with me. If I detach myself from the people, the places, and things that were no longer serving and aligning my prosperity, if they're not paying my bills, if they're not making me laugh, if they're not bringing me peace, hasta la vista, baby. And it's in that hasta la vista that you are receiving a very solid reply in the energy of love from the universe. Tell me about this person that's coming towards the Capricorn, please, Spirit. The 2 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and then at the bottom of the deck, the 8 of Cups. That's interesting. I don't know if this is a side message, but I feel like you very specifically had to disconnect from a connection that seemed like this person was trying to compete with you. It was always some sort of competition. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you, is what I'm getting. Okay, so what's coming towards, let's use this other deck. So what's coming towards the Capricorn, please? So you moved on from that. Dragonflies, dragons. Dragons could be significant. Here we go. So you moved on from that. So what's coming towards the Capricorn? These two? Okay. The Nine of Cups came out on the Nine of Cups. You're happy to be rid of the immature energy. Okay. Great. Thank you. What's coming towards the Capricorn? The Lovers. Thank you. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay. The Five of Swords in the reverse. The Six of Cups in the upright. You want to know why I said okay? It's not a new energy. I know. I know. Listen, I know. I hear you. I'm just telling you what the cards say. I'm just telling you what the cards say. You're staying away from conflict in whatever this connection is, the Five of Swords in the reverse. You're staying away from conflict, and by doing so, you're avoiding greater harm. I do feel like there is a choice to be made, and it is walking away. And I feel like this could be a standing situationship or a connection, okay? And it is walking away from this person that brings disharmony to your life and choosing you or staying where it feels comfortable. Remember, I was singing the song with the competition. This person is in constant competition with you. How does this person feel about the Capricorn? I feel like I'm dealing with a Capricorn that hasn't quite made their mind up yet. How does this person feel about the Capricorn if they're being completely honest with themselves and me? How does this person feel about the Ace of Swords in the reverse? I do feel like there's something about them not being totally honest. The thing you have to understand about some people is that they don't even there's so many people out there that lack self-awareness that they can't even be rational. They don't know how. I feel like whoever this person is, they were able to weasel their way back in, or they will soon be able to somehow get back in, and then it's only to just be cut right back out again. And at that point, I say, look at the pattern, Capricorn. Attention is not dedication. Attention is not love. If somebody's keeping you around or showing you attention, that does not mean that they are choosing you or that connection. How do you feel about this person if you are being completely honest with yourself and me? Capricorn, how do you feel about this person if you're being completely honest with yourself and me? A lot of Wands action. So I'm getting a lot of fire sign action, and then maybe potentially Scorpio energy as well. I do feel like I just heard like the little girl or the little boy inside of you say, but I like how they do A, B, and C, right? Is it enough? What advice, where is this projected to go for the Capricorn in this person? Where is this connection projected to go over the next 7 days? The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Insufficient defense. The Four of Pentacles, insufficient defense. You've been asked by spirit, by your higher self. You've been asked by your best friend. Don't call him, girl. Don't you text him, girl. Don't you let him back up. What is there's a song, I can't remember her name, but she rattles off these one, hold on, don't pick up the phone. Listen. One, don't pick up the phone because you know he's only calling because he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in. You'll have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend. You know you'll only wake up in his bed in the morning. Don't be his friend. You only know to wake up in the bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got new rules. I follow them. I don't remember what her name is that sings that. She's a cutie patootie though. Yo, protect your energy. Pay attention to the patterns. You've been told by too many people, and I pray I'm the last one to stop letting this person come around. Stop letting this person come around. Stop it. It's not helping you. Demi Lovato, thank you, Dua Lipa. Thank you. Dua Lipa. I just saw, damn. Stop letting this person come around. Stop it. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping them. They, you know, you know what? When I was young, I used to stutter. I'm over that now. The Ace of Swords coming out in the reverse for them, when I asked how they felt about you, told me a lot. And it's almost saying like they honestly know exactly what to say and what not to say and how to say it in order to get back in. Lock that door. Lock it. All right. Hard truths. I understand. Somebody said, oh, thank you. I thank you, Tam. I appreciate it. Hard truths. I understand, but I'm here for your greatest and highest good. All right. Let's move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. I always knew me sitting in my room as a kid, listening to songs over and over again and writing them out in my little song notebook was going to help me out. I be coming up with some lyrics, boy. All right, for Aquarius, greatest and highest good. Aquarius, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, hello to Scotland, is try to help you gain some clarity over your love life, all right? So let's see what we got for Aquarius in the house. Aquarius! The Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Five of Wands. Page of Cups been coming out. A lot of people around here flirting. At the bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. You've got somebody heavy on your mind. Somebody that there's been arguments with. Take it as it resonates. Five of Wands. How does this person feel about, I don't know if they're younger than you or not. I guess you're going to have to take that as it resonates. But how does this person feel about the Aquarius? How does this person feel about the Aquarius, please, Spirit? The Queen of Pentacles. Whether you got 2 pennies in your pocket or not, this person feels like you've got it all going on for you. They see you handling business, whatever that means for you. Side note, you're trying to handle business a little bit more. You're trying to handle business. You're trying to make your money grow. But I think right now is what I'm seeing. What they're seeing is stability and a willingness to be open with your time. Really good at business. How does Aquarius feel about this person? And then we'll figure out what's going on with this argument that's either projected for this week or has already happened. But how does Aquarius feel about this person, please, Spirit? Ooh, the Ten of Wands. Maybe already happened. I don't know if you're going to make it with me to my home. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if you're going to make it with me to my home. What does that mean? I don't know if you're going to make it with me to my home. Ten of Wands, please. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like you're wanting to disconnect from this person. Why is, other than this kind of arguing, sort of tit for tat sort of thing, other than it being kind of abrasive in this connection, what's happening between Aquarius and this person next 7 days that Aquarius is getting to this Ten of Wands energy here? We get the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Okay, tell me more about that. The Hangman. The High Priestess in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles. You're just saying, I don't know, but I just feel like it's a no for me. Question mark? I don't know. I just feel like, this is what I'm getting for you, Aquarius. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like with the way things are going now, I might want to go in a different direction. I think you feel like you've kind of capped out with this connection a little bit. Like it's reached its kind of conclusion. I wanted to say, who am I talking to? Capricorn. And I know I'm talking to Aquarius, so I don't know if this is a connection with the Capricorn. We do have some Sagittarius on the table. And we do have Aries and Gemini on the table. What's going on? What is projected to happen between Aquarius and this person next 7 days? What's projected to happen? The Four of Swords. Yeah, I just need some time alone. The Moon in the reverse, because I'm confused on if I want this or not. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Five of Wands. Because I feel like we're just not seeing eye to eye. The Five of Wands comes out twice, and it doesn't have to be like, you know, this, honestly, this could be like a work partner gone, you know, that's, you know, that somebody from work that you're dating, if you're like your own business, if you own your own business or something. But I just feel like, I feel like you're like, I don't know, but I just need to, I think I need to go do my own thing. Yeah. I think I need to go do my, yeah. I feel like I'm literally channeling how you're going to have this conversation. I don't know. I just feel like I need to go do my own thing. And then you're like, after you finally get it out, you know, into the world, my nose itches. So you have to get it, you get it out for the first time. You're like, yeah, I think I just feel like I need to do my own thing. And that's coming to the surface for you this week, a realization. You might have said, I need a, you might have done the Aquarius thing where you kind of like just stop talking to this person. Or you go ghost for a little while or something, or you might be doing that this week. Just what you're doing is you're really trying to process how you feel about this connection. And if you want to continue to devote time to it or not. Yeah. How's this person going to respond to that? How is Aquarius' person going to respond to that? The King of Cups. Surprisingly okay. Surprise. I don't think on the inside they're okay, but on the outside they're surprisingly okay with it. That might ruffle your feathers a little bit because they look so composed. But yeah, this person's just like, okay. You go do you, Aquarius. Advice for the Aquarius in this connection. Advice for the Aquarius in this connection, please, Spirit. The Eight of Cups. Let the disconnect happen. I know. You thought I was going to tell you about how I was going to romanticize your love life and sugarcoat stuff. I know you did. But that's not me. And that's not this channel. And the Eight of Cups came out as your advice. And the advice is walk away from it. You already knew that it was coming. You already knew that it was coming. There's something on the other side of that. There's something on the other side of this. There's more, and it doesn't there's more territory that you are meant to explore. And I don't know if it's meant to be with this person or not. I really don't. You've got yeah, you've got other things in your life that could be pulling on your attention. I'm looking at this Eight of Cups depiction, and it is 8 lotus flowers. And for me, lotus flowers are abundance, a new beginning in abundance, and in abundance, through trials and tribulations, right? And that the lotus flowers on here are not yellow, are not pink. They're yellowish gold, and again, abundance. So as somebody just said, me, abundance. So I really do feel like you've got a new chapter over there in your future that you're not totally aware of, that has not fully exposed itself to you in your reality, that you need to be venturing off and going and explore. You have to book a personal reading, baby. If you want to ask a personal question, you gotta book a personal reading. But I'll tell you what, I pray that you are able to clear that exam. I pray that you are able to pass that exam with flying colors. So it's one less thing that you have to worry about. I really do. All right, so Aquarius, go and explore these. Go explore this opportunity, this work that's on the other side, this abundance that's on the other side, okay? And really lean on what you've learned thus far in your work life, in your career life, in your entrepreneurial life, to push that into, push those seeds into success, all right? Okay, so that's for the Aquarius. Let's move on to the Pisces. Thank you, Tam. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate you guys so very much. I love doing these lives, and we will continue to do these lives until the kiddos are out of school. And then we'll have to figure it out, just like we did last year, all right? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Okay, Pisces. For Pisces, greatest and highest good. Pisces placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Let's get you some clarity on what's going on with your love life. You feel blocked. You feel like you're open to love, right? Pisces, you're open to love. You're totally open to love. You've never not given up on love. Even when love has rubbed you the wrong way. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. I pray you're doing well as well. But you're just like, I feel like you're just kind of melancholy, like, oh, okay. Am I going to get mine? Am I going to receive mine? The universe knows how open I am to love. And I'm definitely manifesting it and calling it in and trying to be open to it. I'm also trying to release it. But is it coming in? Am I blocked off to it? Am I doing something wrong? Pisces, you're not doing anything wrong. I love you. I'm somebody. All right, Pisces, here we go. Pisces is dreaming right now of love. Like literally, I feel Pisces, like you're at your work, like you're at your desk, and then you kind of like drift off to, there's just, I wouldn't be surprised if you had several t-shirts that had hearts on them or love or something like that. It's so important to you in your life. You know, other people, I'm going to stop shuffling for a little bit. You know, other people are out here saying, I like independence and screw relationships. Like they're flicking relationships off and stuff. But you know, you will never not believe in love. Never not. Even in the face of adversity, you choose love first. The Nine of Pentacles. But I'm alone. I know you're alone, but you make independence look good, and I don't think you realize that. Give yourself grace for all of the growth and all of the independence that you have found in your life thus far. All right, Pisces, come on. Let's go. The King of Pentacles. Okay, commitment. The Five of Swords. You don't believe it, though. Wah, wah. The Hermit. And the Four of Swords. Oh, okay. You're just like, maybe I go back to the drawing board and try to heal some more. You've already You're already following the assignment. You're never going to be done healing if you feel like, well, maybe I just need to heal some more. What you're learning right now is to be open to the energy of receiving. There's 5 of Swords here is a depiction of 2 fairies that are coming together after like an argument, and both of their arms are about to be stretched out in a hug, and I'll show you the depiction in a second. But they're not fully embracing each other yet. One of the fairies is looking at the other fairy, and the other fairy is kind of looking down as they go in for the approach, for the embrace. Symbols are very important when it comes to tarot, especially intuitive tarot, especially the way I read tarot. So I'm going to tell you the story that I'm seeing here. It's your internal mind. It's your heart space that is, and I heard you say, well, I need to make up for lost time because I'm not getting any younger. Neither. I'm older than I was a second ago. I'm even older now. Everybody experiences getting old, and it has nothing to do with how old you are. But it has everything to do with making peace with accepting in the love. And you're learning to do this week. You're like, you can write down in your journal all day long. You could read Buddhism for Dummies all day long. You could Google detachment all day long, but it only just intellectually makes sense. You know, they say that when you're praying for something and you're asking for something and you're manifesting something, and you need to stop focusing on that thing, because then you're stopping it from coming in. Especially if you fixate on the who, the what, the where, the how. You're supposed to be able to leave that up to the universe and your God and your angels, so on and so forth. Intellectually, you've made peace with that. But this week, you are wholeheartedly and your whole being is making peace with something is happening in your reality that you're like, you know what? I'm the one that's standing in my way. Let me let it in. Let me let the love in. And it's coming in. This King of Pentacles is coming towards you. Male or female, it doesn't matter. This person has been looking for you just like you've been looking for them. Tell me how this is going to play out for Pisces in their reality this next 7 days, please, Spirit. The Queen of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and then the 9 of Swords. Yeah, listen, my nose just started itching when I looked at those 9s. Oh, on an escapade. All right, Janet Jackson. We'll have a good time. Leave our worries behind. I don't know, escapade. Listen to it, Janet Jackson. I'm getting 9s. So you're finishing out a loop with something karmically that you were trying to like close out. And so 9s could be significant. So Sagittarius could be significant. Learning to have optimism again, Sagittarius energy as well. Learning to be optimistic, learning to explore. But who is this person coming towards Pisces? We got Queen of Swords that fell out on the King of Pentacles. So tell me about this person for Pisces, please, Spirit. 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands in the reverse. 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. Did the 2 of Wands come out before? No. I thought it had. You don't see it, obscurity. You don't see it coming because you are so focused on work right now. And you believe that if anybody were, or I don't even realize if somebody was flirting with you right now, I don't even think you'd be able to pick up what they were putting down. Let's just be honest. If somebody was flirting with you right now, you might not even, it might go over your head because you're so focused elsewhere on a creative project or something, writing something, the applause, something with work. So who is this person coming towards Pisces, please? King of Cups in the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. That's why it's all those nines were coming out. Whomever this person is there a person? Yes. It's going to get woo-woo, so I don't know. I mean, you're okay with woo-woo stuff, but I don't know if you're going to be okay with the truth that I have for you. All right? But whether you like it or not, you're meant to do some sort of successful thing first. I know. I just had a client that I was talking to about that, and she was pissed. She's like, dang it, you're not the first reader that has told me that. But there are certain people on this planet, and I pray that I'm talking to one of them, because you're meant to be an amazing, amazing creative mind here in this lifetime. But there are certain people on this planet that are being geared up as I speak, and as you're watching this, to be a huge conduit for change for humanity or their collective, whatever that looks like. It could be your community. If you're a content creator, it's for the people that you create for. If you're a writer, if you're a publisher, if you're an artist, if you're a musician or whatever, a lot of people are being geared up independently, Nine of Pentacles here, to be independently wealthy, independently successful, and independently strong in self first, and then comes the divine counterpart. That's your story. You're obsessing over this. The obsessing is coming to an end because you're not going to be able to, you're going to be so distracted by your work or your calling or your purpose in life, which is service to others, however that looks to you, in the next coming week, that you're not even going to have time or energy to give to this. Some of you guys, there might be some sort of contract at work that gets renewed, or somebody wants to collaborate with you, and that's going to be where your focus is. Tell me about who this person is that Pisces is meant to connect with, this counterpart. The Hierophant in the reverse, the High Priestess. This might not be somebody that you marry, or it could be like a super non-traditional relationship. It is very loving. So you could be getting to a point where it's like, I don't want to get married again, but I do want to be with somebody. And that's this person. Or this person is super woo-woo just like you and really believes in very esoteric type of stuff, non-traditional type of person. They could be a teacher in some way, shape, or form. Very creative. The Fool, Aries energy. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Swords. You're not even supposed to be focused on it. When I said at the very beginning, I said, intellectually, you understand the theory of detachment, because you're going to be so swept up over the next 7 days to a couple of weeks in your work or whatever this project is, and being of service to your community, whatever that looks like for you, you're not even going to see. It is the universe playing magician, right? So the universe is like, come here, Pisces, focus on my hand, focus on my hand. And then, pada, there's this person. I've said that more eloquently before, but it is distraction. What is it called? Is it called distraction? Anyways, the universe is distracting you, so you don't even see this person coming in. And then by default, detachment. Does that make sense? Let me give you some advice. I'm going to give you advice with words on it. Some advice for the Pisces. Misdirection. The universe is exercising misdirection for the Pisces. It's okay. It's meant to happen. You're supposed to become independently wealthy, independently stable, independently successful first. Advice for the Pisces, please, Spirit. Your wish is coming. Oh my gosh, my nose. It itches so bad. I just want to take it off and then scratch it and put it back. The energy is so, the vibration is so crazy. Your wish is coming true, baby. It is. Like more than one wish. So follow the North Star. follow your calling, and it's all going to come into place. It is all going to come into place for you, okay? This person is kind-hearted. This person is healing in so many ways. This person is spiritual and spiritually open. And this person's mental health is exactly where it needs to be, right? They really care about mental health. And they care about love, just like you do. Pisces, I hope that helped everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys all so very much. Everybody be safe. Tam Tam, you are freaking amazing. I appreciate you. I said I had to rewind for Sag. I live in Ireland, so it does rain all the time, literally and figuratively. It's raining. I live in Houston, and it's literally raining right now too. But all right, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. I love everyone so much. Go enjoy life. Until next time. Bye. Mwah.